All right, guys, so I'm gonna the patient's complaining that the foot plate is dragging when she's all the way in the down position. I just replaced the tilt actuator. I just replaced the joystick swing away mount. So let's get to the foot plate now. Okay, so this right here is going to be the foot plate. If you notice, it has a little cotter pin. This is going to go in directly through that hole right there, and it just pops in just like that. And then you're going to have your cotter pin is going to fit in through there. And what that does, that holds the foot plate from popping out. Let me sort these out real quick so I can bring the foot plate all the way up. There we go. So it just goes directly through the hole. And then you do have these flange bolts right here that you're gonna have to tighten up. Okay, so I'm gonna set it to where she had it. There's a little line right there, and if you guys have a silver Sharpie, before you take that off, you can always mark it with the silver Sharpie. So let me tighten these up, and this is a number, I believe it's number 6 that's on there. So make sure these are nice and tight right here. That way it doesn't move around on her. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna bring everything down and we're gonna see what's going on with the foot plate. These right here, guys, there are a couple of Phillips screws. If you loosen these up, now these are very fragile, they're cheap, but if you loosen them up, you're able to bring the calf supports up. Okay, so a lot of patients are like, it's hitting my calf, so you want to lower it, or I need more support, you bring it up. Okay, so maybe she's complaining. Oh yeah, if you guys notice, look at the foot plate. It's basically like pretty much dragging on the floor. So she does not have drop foot. We want to bring it right here. Okay, most likely the angle bolt underneath either got lost, it broke, or it just put itself in. So we're gonna find out here real quick. I'm gonna bring that up. There it is. So you see that flange, or that flange bolt, it is kind of loose right there, and there's actually a nut behind it to make it tight, so you can tell right away. So we're gonna bring it up a little bit. I'll show you guys how to do that. That's probably gonna be a 1/2 or a 10 to where that's not dragging. Okay, so that's good right there. All right, so we're gonna bring it out just a little bit, and then let me grab my, I bet it's gonna be a 1/2, but I'm always wrong, so it's probably a 10 or a 7/16. Yeah, it's a 1/2. Okay, so just make that tight, guys. Make that tight to where it's not gonna move around. And I already adjusted it. It might need more adjustment, but we'll see here in a minute when I bring it down. So let's bring this back down. And then I'm gonna adjust these as well. I'm gonna make them a little bit tighter so they don't swing around like that. But let's go ahead and bring this down just to make sure that it's not hitting the ground, or if she goes, because she does have ramps. I always recommend patients to do a tilt anyways when they go down, so they don't feel like they're gonna pop out of the chair. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, no, it still needs a little bit. As you can tell, I mean, it's not bad, but it should be right here. So I have to keep on tilting it, because if I go down, the camera is going to be facing down position, and I don't want you guys to get dizzy and pass out and look at the ground. So let me loosen that up a little bit. That's good. And I'm just going to bring it out. Now you don't want to bring it out too much, because her feet are going to be tilted in the up position, and you're going to put a lot of pressure on her feet, and she could create pressure sores. So that should be good. I think that did it. take a look. Oh yeah, a lot better. It could probably go up a little bit higher, but I might bring it up just a little bit higher because I would hate for it to, with her weight, putting weight on there, it might drop again. So I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit. Like I said, it's a lot easier if, you know, I don't want you guys looking at the ground, so let me loosen that up one more time. That should do it. Now, you don't want to stick it too much out because there's only so much bolt that it might be worse if you do that, and this might come off. So make sure that's nice and tight, guys. Which I think that should be good. On that one, you can add a Loctite, but not recommended just because there's a nut supporting it already. So oh yeah, a lot better. That's good. That's perfect. Yeah, so she's clear now. I'm gonna tighten these up right here, and that's it. I'm done with this patient. I'm gonna wipe it down just a little bit, so because I know she can't get underneath. It'll take 20 seconds to do that, and then I'll do an overall check on it. All right, guys, bye.